No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap. No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap. Good. There's no time to waste.
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension in the streams. I'm worried something bad is—
There you are, Rover!
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the and don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, the Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activity.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. The Fraxidus again? Ugh, those jerks!
Jian, the general, Jinsi, the magistrate, and Jue, Jinzhou sentinel. Is there any kind of connection between—
Connection? No idea. But I did hear—
Speaking of that, I think a storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinsi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa, maybe the
Or me.
Yeah.
I understand. Madame Jinshi was. I remember people were skeptical when she, despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience and authority in the political realm. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they trusted Jue's judgment.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrates were all top-notch at running the show. And Madame Jinsi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock. What is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine.
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get
The Norfolk Barrens? It's been a battlefield since ancient times.
Rover? It's dangerous there. The Norfolk Barrens is the front line in our defense against the Threnode. Rover, since you were asking about this,
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell.
this flower, it's only a photo. We're still in the dark about Fraxida's plans, and the Norfolk Barrens is too risky. The Black Shores seems to be our only option now, but if we are to look for them, it's only a photo of this flower.
Since it's a...
Yes.
Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytelling.
There's still some time before the next session. Here's...
Oh, hello! Sheesh.
This should be the shortcut to the back mountain. Once we cross the waterfall, we'll reach Mount Pingting. The flowers seem to be showing us the way. Let's follow it.
Good. There's no time to waste.
A bridge of flowers. That's impressive.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Hello? Are you lost? Do you need help? Oops, sorry. It is. It is a delight to make your acquaintance. Hi, Verena. I'm Tisha. This is Yang Yang, and she's... Oh, right. Grandma, what seems to be the trouble?
We're looking for a special...
It's an unusual flower indeed. Pure black. When looking at the structure, take iris, for example. Its petal, it's not. Then there's lemongrass is off, though it has. Oh, but wow. Anyway, so I'm also but in. Gosh, speaking of
Shizia, if this said to everyone, given that.
Oh, I see. But how do we get her? I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability. If you just need. Come on, Verena, you can do it. No way! That's amazing, seriously. It looks Thank you. It's friggin' amazing! Could you do that again? Please, I love it!
Rover, have you noticed?
The Fraxidus. What are they doing in a place like this?
Damn that woman. Always getting in our way. What are you doing here? Get lost!
I'll have to take them down first. The weird noises persist. They're coming after me. If I climb up to that point, I should be able to get behind that person. Better hide here for now. Looking for me?
Oh, here you are.
You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now, Ice? Getting angry, are we? You're the very first person to pique my interest like this. You Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in bingo. I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores. This Blake bloom is our symbol. That's what it says in the rules, at least. Our plans. What is it again? To recruit as many talents as we can and save the world from its impending doom. So are you in? Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going to stop at nothing for more power, well, I mean, I'd love to live that way. But alas, duty calls. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and will make you. My duty is to nurture and safeguard. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge. You're just like what Civilization Simulation Sandtable Tethys has told us. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you, I think. Actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in your way. Ew, don't mention me and the Fraxidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games, but if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you, you're just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around. Whoa, don't tell me you haven't noticed. Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraxidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn. Nothing in particular. The way you look at me, though, it's almost as if... No, forget about it. But I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed. That I'm very sure. I can feel something oddly familiar about you. My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone. That was fast.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Did something happen? Is that a friend or foe? Are you... Rover, there we walk the streets, wearing the nothing in particular.
Hey, aren't you the girl from Earth?
Please, Shizia did say she found...
Rover, perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors. I've been keeping an eye on him. And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her head and looking around, but now she's nowhere to be found. This is super fishy. Hey, I'm Patrol Letitia. Sir, business license, please.
But business license? Uh-oh. I'm Alto, just a humble information broker. I've been traveling around, helping people out in my own small way.
I see. So no license. I bet you don't have a fixed business location either, huh?
Business location? Why would I need that?
Now show me your organizational accreditation, please.
Well, I'm an honest broker of information, always open to negotiations at the right price. I'm the all-time intel champ, with more bestseller certificates than I can count.
No license? No clear business plan? You're running an illegal business. Then, who's your supervisor? You should at least have their ID number.
My supervisor? Oh, right. She's like a super big deal. She's an ancient being, born with this planet we're living on. She's the will of the star, the reverberation of everything in this world.
So do you even have a supervisor or not?
What? Come on! I already told you about her. Why won't you?
Yeah, I believe you. Now, sir, you're coming with me to the patroller station.
Oh, come on, please. I didn't do anything illegal. I was just looking for someone. A little girl. About this tall. She's the kind to stand out in any crowd.
You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Oh, you saw her earlier. It's that girl. Yeah, exactly. Wait, how do you know?
Watch out! It's dangerous to run like that. Here you are! Hooray!
Encore! I've looked everywhere for you.
Back off! Leave that girl alone.
Miss Patroller! She's the girl I've been looking for.
Hello, little one. Is your name Encore? Do you know this person?
Yes! Encore knows him. Uncle Alto sells stuff without a license. He listens in on people for commercial secrets, and he loves pulling pranks on us kids. But he's not a bad guy, really.
Encore! Remember our little chat? What did I say about calling me uncle in public again? I am not that old.
Miss Verena? Where did you meet this girl?
I ran into her near a cliff on my way home. She was eating a poisonous mushroom. I managed to make her the antidote in time. Imagine what would have happened. Don't worry. Encore's had plenty of that mushroom already.
But why did you go to such a dangerous place alone, little Encore?
We got your back, little one. No worries. Just tell us what you know.
Because Encore must keep an eye on her.
Kids can have such wild imaginations sometimes.
Hey, Alto! Didn't you just send Encore there? Wait, why are they all giving you the side eye?
Encore. Since the situation has come to this, I've got no choice but to tell you. Indeed, we're here for business, and it's a crucial one. Let's go, Encore!
Hey! Alto!
See ya! We still have a world to save!
Wait! We can't let him get away! I'll go search in the residential area. What is this? Is he mocking us? I'll go down that way towards the patrol station. I know the streets here like the back of my hand.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Here's another split in the road. I'll go look for him in the square. I'll leave the other side to you.
The gaps between each missed figure are shrinking. Over there, at the end of that alley.
Now you're here. Well, we weren't really running from you. We just wanted to make sure you were alone.
Be good, please. Encore and Uncle Alto won't do anything bad to you.
That's enough, Encore. You're
Encore just did as Alto said.
Don't be scared, Rover. Wait, was it your idea to have those two ladies wear those counterfeit Blake blooms and a tractor? I must admit. So, you were...
A plant-type resonator.
Yeah, there are more than one of them out there. So please, tell us. Why? Like what they say here in Huanglong, the straight hook is for willing fish to bite. Surprise! The people you've been looking for are right in front of you. Now, how's that for a piece of intel? I'll let you have it, free of charge. Oh, not that disappointed look. Are we not what you had in mind? I know you must have a ton of questions for me, but one moment, please. As you already know, I'm an information broker. That means I make deals instead of passing out freebies. You want information from me? You gotta give me something in return. Relax, Rover. We just want to make a deal with you. We want you to come with us to an abandoned Court of Savante facility to help us recover a resonance beacon. In turn, I'll tell you everything we know so far. Our business is centered around, and since you're a first-time customer, I'm pleased to offer you an additional gift. Here, have this. This should prove you're serious, since you already know what it represents. And if you still have doubts about us, just show it to that plant savvy finally, as a last resort. Encore! Do your cute face! Quick!
Please help us.
Look at this poor chub. We'll be waiting for you near this beacon in Whining Ix's mire. And don't forget to come alone.
Rover, did you find them? Seriously? No way.
As I expected, this flower is indeed...
You done staring?
Hey, Rover, I've sent the coordinates of that CSC research facility to your terminal. Now that we're in the same boat, let me fill you in on what we're getting into before we dive in. The Corda Savante is a mysterious scientific research organization. They're best known for their research in automata mechanics. But what really put them on the map isn't that. It's all the bizarre experiments they did. What's with the psychedelic black light coming from Morning Ix's mire? And is that freaky ring in the waters really the lake monster's doing? One day, a daring young scientist soared into the sky and never returned. Could this be the beginning of another diabolical plot?
Alto, why are you telling bedtime stories now? Is it time to sleep already?
My bad. Old habits die hard. But the big part is coming right up. One day, out of the blue, every single Corda Savante member vanished. The last words from that mysterious researcher, the Corda Savante Committee's chairman, was this. You want my research? You can have it! I left everything I gathered in the Corda Savante's labs. Now, you'll just have to find it. What do you think, Rover? Aren't you curious? I knew you'd be into this like I am. But stories aside, we do have an important mission on our hands. I suppose the magistrate at Jinzhou has already told you what we do? We've set up resonance beacons worldwide to monitor the lament. As the saying goes, one miss is as good as a mile. Every single one of those resonance beacons is crucial. After the Corda Savante researchers disappeared, all of our resonance beacons near their facilities were damaged to varying degrees. Recently, something went wrong with our lament detection system, and we suspected it had something to do with a damaged beacon around the area. That's why we've been sent here, to investigate the case. While our main goal is to retrieve the lost resonance beacons, we also might find some treasures.
Alto, even Encore can tell what you're up to.
It's called Seize the Opportunity While I Can. You're just too young to get it. Come on, let's go.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Huh. Is my TD detector working? How come it didn't warn us of so many tacit discords ahead?
'Cause they all just appeared out of nowhere.
That's weird. Anyway, let's deal with them, shall we?
One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Target confirmed. Sever!
My field of expertise. Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Target confirmed.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise.
One with the sounds.
Fight for me. War spares no one.
This is the place. Ugh. Those savants really love their puzzles. No wonder folks never managed to get inside after all these years. Their security's top-notch.
That's because Alto set off the security alarm, and now the gate's closed. Ugh.
Anyway, we've got to figure out how to open it up again. This is... Oh, no wonder. Those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the retroact rain. Never thought they could pull off something like this. Incredible. The retroact rain is essentially a form of condensed remnant energy from the etheric sea. Various events across space and time from every dimension are recorded in the form of remnant energy. The retroact rain conjures illusions of past events for those exposed to it. That rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result of their experiments. Before the retroact rain forms, it goes through 3 stages. In the first stage, and what we're seeing now, should be the second stage. Water droplets floating in midair, being absolutely still. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the retroact rain. Most of the researchers were driven by their obsessions, while some wanted to relive a particular experience, and others yearned to reunite with their loved ones. But Look at all these devices here. The sheer scale of this research is really something. Really makes one wonder. What on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive retroact train? The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
Hooray! Woolies, that away!
That Fraxidus overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship. It would have taken us much, though he loves to meddle with our experiment. This lab's location is a bit too remote. The experiments have been going smoothly, but we still can't get the desired outcome. The artificial retroactive rain project has advanced to its second phase. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle. We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete by now. We'll have to rely on our backup plan. The experiments have been going smoothly. The artificial retroactive rain...
Good. There's no time to waste.
Crystal potion, glass barometer, instant newt.
Good. There's no time to waste.
How's subject A038 doing lately?
It has yet to assume a concrete form or exhibit vocalization behavior.
Good. There's no time to waste. 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 You done staring? You done staring? Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste.
Now, this is the last room.
Alto! Rover! Encore, spotted something!
Stay calm.
Tear them to pieces. Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Moment of resonance.
Target confirmed.
My field of expertise.
One with the sounds.
Fight for me. Target confirmed. Misery follows. Strike!
Swift and resolute.
My field of expertise.
Sever!
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. If only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth, eventually derailing our research. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that false gate. Now, I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. Had I realized it sooner, there might have been a chance to get things back on track. The future being hailing from our past, please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Rover, about this person. Knew it. Great! Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon? Using peace isn't an option. Guys, brace yourself. We'll need to take it down.
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness. Let me figure out its weakness. I see. It's cobbled together from these metal parts. We should target its joints. Use the fallen parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
The hour is upon us.
Here we go again. This is so much fun.
One with the sounds.
My field of expertise. Keep it together. Last chance.
You're in for it now.
Tear them to pieces.
This is so much fun. Leave me alone.
No mercy. Good. There's no time to waste.
Unleash the fans. Fight for me.
Rolling attack. You're it. This is so much fun.
One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
Summer!
Zap string. It's our curtain call. My field of expertise.
Into Woolly's belly you go.
Tear them to pieces.
Leave me alone.
Phew! Job done.
Anka is strong. Told ya. But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here were probably only they were likely studying an ancient somehow. And when they to get their and we've seen what that.
Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
No. This is... It's the real retroact rain.
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General.
Yes, how's it going?
We have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for retroact rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse effects. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
General. We've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour, and he strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another attack. Sir, his name is... Jian. General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Jian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but this is our only chance. The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing. Silence. Is this your response? Or is it fear holding? No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end... Well, but what about your brethren? Friends? And comrades? Will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path, no questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die,
Jian, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those bereaved souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Jian. Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night.
Truth from the sun.
Yes. Go on. Keep fighting.
Break! Tell truth from the sun. Unstoppable.
Until the last of them is what?
General Gershu Lin. We fight to protect what we cherish. And we cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
Is that so? As I see it, we're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in, and I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General! General, you look pale.
I'm fine. Please go on.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon, it's gradually turning full now. The sky, it looks just like how it was during the battle beneath the crescent.
It's time.
Sir, the Midnight Rangers are ready. We await your orders.
Attention all troops! Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the moon turns full, a roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover, maybe this is the right time Madam Magistrate was talking about.
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner as we practiced during previous drills.
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General Jian devise an emergency plan a long time ago. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh boy, the amount of TDs is insane. Thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken... Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
Are you still up for another fight or two?
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it, but if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. Ah, I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi, a director at the Ministry of Development. I'm in charge of our... Thank you for lending us a hand. It's our defense system against the retroact rain. It does it once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest from inside Jinzhou City.
Rover, remember what I told you earlier? The retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy that fall from the etheric sea. This remnant energy makes it a magnet for tacit discords. It records events from all times and places. That's what we call the phantoms of retro. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain, the more realistic those phantoms become. Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. Nice catch, Rover. Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with the Threnodian that represents the concept of war. And wars will lead to deaths. Once the retroact rain reaches its final stage, there'll be thousands of phantoms. Phantoms of dead soldiers.
This is the one major threat that has been looming over Jinzhou. Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of that. Indeed, the phantoms should only mechanically repeat what they had been doing. They shouldn't have the ability to interfere with reality. But the retroact rain can be significantly enhanced through the Threnodian's power. As a result, said phantoms become increasingly realistic. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northfall Barrens or produced by retroact rain and endless swarms of phantoms. Phantoms of tacit discords and our fallen soldiers repeated that soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northfall Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first recorded encounter with retroact rain enhanced by Threnodian power. Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Those videos provided crucial information, which allowed nations worldwide to speed up their research on defense against the retroact rain. Our people on the Black Shores have theorized that the Threnodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah, something like that. But it's only a theory. We don't have enough data to verify anything. So, unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet, but we know it's closely connected with Threnodians reviving. The TD outbreaks are another sign.
The moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means...
And Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Threnodians' revival is never an independent occurrence. They could sense one another through some form of telepathy. The revival of a Threnodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic events and affect other nations. We gotta hustle back to the Tethys base, recalibrate our lament detector, and warn them before it's too late. Anyway, We'll take our leave now.
Please stay safe.
That's all we've gathered so far, Rover. The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the devil, I'll need to take a very long nap after this. Activate the defense mechanisms! Everyone, hold your ground!
Let's play hide and seek. It's worth a try.
Synchronization.
Wanted the sound.
The TDs here have been dealt with. Let's go reinforce the outpost. It's still under attack.
My time to shine. Let's play hide and seek.
Thank you. Some of us are still fighting in there. We must go help them.
Let me be your blade.
Finally.
We made it! Oh, thank you so much.
It's dangerous here. Let's head back first.
Please tell me this is the last one. Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing with so many TDs seemed like a walk in the park for you.
Rover, did you see that?
Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago, during the battle beneath the Crescent. I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Report the situation, please.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier has been fully repaired, and we've evacuated all residents. We've successfully minimized the damage.
Well done, Director Tauchi. Indeed. It's been a while, Rover. It's been going according to plan, if I may say so. I was made aware of this in advance, and planned out our Now that we are facing such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Jue to save us. I will act and see my duty through. This is my decision. I have secured some much-needed aid for our city during my visit to the capital. Also, our experts should be ready by now. Rover, now we have raindrops that fall upstream, and the Midnight Rangers General in the Norfall Barrens, ready to take on the Overthrax. This must be the right time Jue was talking about. Rover, it's going to be dangerous. You might... Your eyes look as determined. You will be remembered as a heroic ally in our defense against external... May victory prevail the lasting night. I will pray for your safe return.
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Jinzhou about your trip to the front line. You have been granted a Yang Yang. You're one of our... You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the...
Rover, Yang Yang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay? Thanks. I'll give it my...
It seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon.
The city. What if...
Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion Dance Troupe.
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend our city.
Rover, yeah...
I've informed General Jian.
May victory prevail the lasting night.
Victory.
Defend the south gate! Enemy attack weakening! This wave is almost over. Tell truth from the sun.
North Gate! TDs incoming!
Our enemies are spent! Hold your ground! Tell truth from the sun.
It's over!
All tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now the city's defense. Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City.
Under Madam Magistrate's command, the barrier has been activated, and citizens are being evacuated to the safe zone. Washu and the Rover...
I see. I will go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavier. There are signs of... I need to clear the way for them as quickly as possible. Couple more tacit discords here. Couple more tacit discords here. Time to get rid... Truth from the sun. Wind Rider. Tell truth from the sun. Is that the thundering Memphis?
The Trinodian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norfolk Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Island. The Tacit Field Director Tao Chi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead. Is that the fountains contain a lot of remnant energy? These Tacit discords might be coming after it. The rain is spreading across Desert Rock Island. I can feel chaos growing in the streams. We must hurry.
Swift and resolute.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Those soldiers, they're phantoms too. Watch out. The rhetoric brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier.
Are you Yang Yang?
What happened here?
The thundering Memphis. It came. I'm part of. This is where our supply station is. We were on our way. Thundering. In the end, I barely. This place.
Watch out!
It's him, General.
Thundering Memphis. We must bring it down to keep pushing forward. Retreat to advance.
One with the sound.
Synchronization.
Shape the shapeless.
I sense your weakness.
Ready for battle. Tell truth of the sun.
The hour is upon us. One with the sound.
Synchronization.
Hey!
You're wide open.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Storm, hear my command.
Synchronization.
Stop. Be gone!
We did it!
The thundering Memphis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers' reverberations. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, countless souls of our brave soldiers remain
General.
Sorry. I should have arrived. The phantoms are mere replicas of the past. Since this is our first time meeting, I wouldn't recognize you if I was one of them. But I do wish we could have met soon. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according here. Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, prior exposure to the rain, and you were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legend. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day to reclaim your lost power from Overthrax. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. Yes, Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before she was appointed. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned, you might have noticed something off about that moon. Once it fully takes shape, it is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. But we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodians swiftly. To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is at. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon.
Speeding up.
One with the sound.
Wait, is that?
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Greetings, General.
Master Jianxing?
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams.
I mastered countless.
Please follow me. Our main goal, the Academy, after analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none. While the Overthrax is still weakened, with looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks and many of our units in. Please, join me in mapping out the strategic.